Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 Rise and Fall in our Great Scott series. So, things are going well. They continue to go well. I was mentioning possibly building an entertainment complex here in Aberdeen, and now the time has come to possibly make that decision, but we just spent some gold elsewhere, so we're not going to be able to buy the tile yet that we need for that. We spent the gold in order to provide some extra production to Haddington, which is for Alhambra, for our new citizen there. So that's important. I don't feel bad about that decision. So tell you what, let's go ahead and just build a temple. We need to keep producing faith as much as possible. And also, one thing I definitely need to do is go ahead, because our current bonus is Exodus of the Evangelists. I need to go ahead and purchase missionaries. They cost 160 faith. I'm going to purchase missionaries and start converting the cities that I haven't converted to our religion yet. I may also launch an Inquisition, which will also give us era score, which is quite nice. I can purchase a granary with faith, nice, but I'm not going to do that because we need the faith for other things. I could, however, start throwing down a harbor, and there's a very nice harbor opportunity there, thanks to the presence of those crabs. So let's do that. It's going to take you a while to build that, but hang on, if I put you on food, no, it doesn't change anything. I'm just going to leave that on standard focus. And then this builder, I need to get a builder over to Forest. I'm going to just send that one. They've got one charge left. May as well send them. Wilhelmina is attacking over here, quite foolishly. And then it looks like Egypt is trying to settle our continent. So if Cleopatra gives me even more reasons to hate her, I mean, don't get me wrong, we're going to declare war on her immediately and take the city. We're going to make her pay for even thinking about, and we'll probably burn it to the ground because it's Cleopatra's city, unless she settles it in a really, really, really nice spot. But another option we have, of course, is just surrounding it and taking it using loyalty. That way we don't have to declare war on her at all. So if she's dumb enough to settle near, like, so much Scottish loyalty, then you know what? Be my guest, lady. We'll let the loyalty system take your cities for you. Let's see, this builder doesn't have anything else really to do for now. We have this iron here, which will be in range soon. Tell you what, let's go ahead and move down that direction. And I said I was going to look over here, because we're allies with Brazil, we have open borders with them. Ah, Cleopatra is offering me a trade deal here. She's given us mercury, 1 gold per turn, 17 gold flat, and then sugar and dyes are our end of the trade deal. Sure. Sure. Okay, so it looks like she's going to try it. It genuinely looks like she's going to try it. I need to get some cities over here as soon as I can. It's just my main production cities are otherwise engaged. Alright, tell you what, I'm just going to have them fortify for a turn. Make sure we can take care of those barbarians. And also, let me go ahead and do a golf course there for the amenity in Perth. Alright, so her caravel did level up, unfortunately. Dumfries is about to gain its second citizen. And maybe another tile as well. Keep that scout there. We, of course, have an alliance with Pedro. As soon as we have some trade routes come available. Hey, what's this? Preslav has declared war, so someone just took suzerainty of Preslav. Interesting. So these guys are doing a little bit of damage to me. Not enough, though. Say goodnight, boys. Alright, that's done. And I'm going to hop into the woods here. Dumfries needs more housing to grow. Of course it does. And of course it's Catholic already. Because why wouldn't it be? So let's go ahead. I mentioned the need to train some missionaries. And I can definitely do that now. If I wait till I have an apostle, I can go ahead and train inquisitors starting now. But I don't want to wait. I'm going to go ahead and train a missionary because we need to, especially since it spawned right there, that's perfect. We need to go ahead and start spreading our faith to Aberdeen and Wrocław the manual way so we can get some era score for that. And We can purchase ancient walls in Wrocław, but again, we're going to use all of our faith for religious units for a bit. What would be the best thing to build here? Entertainment complex is going to be taken care of by Aberdeen eventually. Campus, maybe? There's not really a good campus spot, but it looks like there's some good holy site spots. Yeah, there's a few. They're all pretty expensive, though. I can afford it right now. It's fine. We could also do a commercial hub in Wrocław. Ooh, that might be the winner. Because we need the traders as well for our research agreement in order to take full advantage of it anyway. Hey, perfect. Let's go ahead and get those crabs. And it looks like Wilhelmina finally decided to piss off. Let's see if she's willing to make peace. I mean, I really don't need them to give me anything, but I kind of want to see if I hold on for a bit. I mentioned this last episode. I kind of want to see if I hold on for a bit. Is it possible that... Okay, good. That did take a turn off of Alhambra. Is it possible that they'll offer me something for peace? Okay. Egypt has officially thrown down a city. It's going to rebel in 5 turns. That was the dumbest move she could have made. Unfortunately, it's a crappy city location, so I'll probably... I don't know. And belief in the human race. In order to burn it to the ground, I need to conquer it. I don't have the option to raise the city if they... if the citizens freely offer to join Scotland, I can't just say, oh, okay, and then light it on fire. That would be mean, and you're not allowed to do that. But it's funny to think about. But I guess we'll take it. We can still put a city up where we were planning to. It's a crappy location. There's going to be no way to get water to it. Not even with a aqueduct district. I don't know why she settled there. That's an incredibly stupid decision on the AI's part. That might be the dumbest AI settlement I've seen in a while. All right, Aberdeen. We'll need to convert next turn because it's a little bit too far. You spawned another swordsman unit. I have to say, one thing that they changed, the patch notes are live on Steam and other sources, I'm sure, for Rise and Fall, and they definitely, like, they increased the barbarian difficulty level. They have it scale with what's happening now. Another city-state? Yeah, Geneva. Big whoop. Oh man, this could be rough. They could get this unit at this point. I would be pissed. Okay, let's back you off. Let's kill you. Yeah, they definitely have the difficulty of the barbarian scale, and so they're a little bit feistier. And I've been playing on Emperor and Immortal in some offline play, playing around with some mod configurations, some mods that are still working. And okay, good. So we got some era score for that. We have actually quite a lot of era score to earn. In how many turns? So we got plenty of turns, but we have quite a lot of era score to earn to get our golden age for the next era. Just exploring where I can with this galley. Still need to get more settlers out. I mean, Cleopatra's helped me out a little bit because this city... so stupid. Why would you do that? There's no good reason to do that at all. This caravel is still trying to hit Dumfries, and actually they're doing a good job. But I'm about to sink it. Is to make all men tall. Okay, so now we can start converting our swordsmen to musketmen. I think I should probably go ahead and purchase... Oh. Crossbowman's way too expensive. Also, hang on. Apostle is 460. I either need to get another missionary right now, or I definitely need to start an inquisition as soon as possible. Let me do one more missionary, just for a nice early surge in these, because I'm going to send a missionary over here, and that might push these cities over the edge pretty quickly, hopefully. But we'll do an apostle soon. We've been building a lot of faith-based buildings. We're also building the Colossus up here. That's, I don't know if that's going to work. Hang on, can we purchase a trader to support that? Yeah, we can. It's really expensive. Is there a unit that I could purchase in Dumfries that would be more worthwhile to have? Nothing that could really defend against the Caravel. Plus the Caravel's almost dead. So, yeah, tell you what. To see if we can get that Colossus, I'm going to have a trader for Edinburgh. And I'm just going to send them to the most productive city that I can manage. Alright, forests. What can I do with you? You can do a harbor. A harbor for this lake. Actually, I think... No, they don't have any options. I could give them that tile, and then they'd be able to put a harbor there. But I don't think that would be a good spot for them. Theater Square, maybe? No. Campus is probably where it's at, on account of all the mountain range. Yeah, let's throw one down right here. Don't have to spend any money. Alright, Aberdeen would get additional... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Additional faith and production if we went with that. I'm going to send you up to... Let's see. You got 2 more spreads. I may as well send them over here. Another swordsman. See, this is nuts. This is absolutely crazy. Let's just have you fortify. Again, these will all soon be musketmen. But this, turn after turn, this barbarian encampment is just spitting out swordsmen. Totally new level of challenge for barbarians. Not necessarily like a huge change, but noticeable. They are even more obnoxious than they were before if you're playing on high difficulty. If you're playing on high difficulty. Oh, hi. That's actually not a bad trade deal. And 3 gold per turn for 30 turns? Sure. You got it, Hermione. Not a problem. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. Okay, well, now we can take out the encampment.
A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday, but never remembers her age.
Ooh, if we're going to be doing trade routes with... What's-his-face? Whistlebanken. Your trade routes to an ally city provide +2 food and +2 production for both cities. Alliance points with each ally grow 25% faster. Haha, haha, ha. Yes, please. I mean, we're not really... See, I put this in because we were going to build more settlers, but we've got wonders going in our core cities that would normally be making those settlers. So I didn't really think that through, because I want to finish those wonders first. We still need to put out a bunch of settlers. I just wasn't able to jump on it just yet. So, do we need the 2 extra builds as much? Maybe there's an argument that we put that up there and put this down here? Let's do that. Let's roll with it. Okay, if we go for the Enlightenment, we'll have that done in 5 turns, and religious tourism effects are halved versus our civilization. That'll also give us access to liberalism, the free market policy, and rationalism. Or if we went for mercantilism, yeah, let's do that first, because all of our cities with camps will get production and food. So that's all of these deer-based cities. Like we have a couple of cities down near the tundra. Haddington would benefit from that. Whose theme is this? This is a new soundtrack, and I like it. I like it a lot. I just don't know whose it is. Okay, so here's our trader that's going to support the production of the Colossus. We could trade with... Ooh, look at Rio. The only problem is trading with Rio. If we've got this frickin' caravel right out here, the trade route's going to get plundered immediately. So tell you what, let's actually have that trader chill out for a second, and we're going to see if we can send something in the direction of that caravel. Let's see, Krakow can probably build a caravel. We are looking at Krakow, right? Am I blind? Where's my caravel option? Is it because I don't have a harbor? I mean, I'm looking at Krakow. I mean, this is a coastal city. And I do have... Oh no, I haven't... Never mind. I haven't researched cartography yet. So we're 4 turns away from the caravel. The caravel is... I think an upgrade to the galley. So what we could do is we could start building a galley and then upgrade that. Let's do that. Okay, that was the problem. Silly me. I want to try and... well, no, we need an Inquisitor for Edinburgh. I'll have an Inquisitor take care of that. Let's have you just come straight over to Krakow. You need to go ahead and... Excellent. Here's some more era score. It's going to take a while to get all the way up to a normal age, so I don't know if a golden age is going to happen, guys. I'll try, but I don't know. I do not know. All right. All that gold is mine, and let's bring these units back up because they need to be promoted. Not promoted. I always mix those two terms up. They need to be upgraded. Hey Victoria, what you doing there? What you doing with that settler there, Victoria? You wanna try and settle and see what's happening to Victoria's situation when she does that? I'll give you a hint. It's not working out. Sure, Pedro. You're my buddy. I'll accept anything you suggest, except giving you all my cities. I won't accept that. That wouldn't go over well. Damn it! Yeah, this caravel is gonna wreck me. We're gonna get our caravels in place in 3 turns, but until then, it's gonna be kind of obnoxious. This builder, do I have anything else for you to do, really? You've got 3 charges. I mean, yeah, let me go ahead and build a couple of golf courses here because they'd be next to the city center. Thus very good for the city. And we have this missionary on the way over. I think you have just one last spread, right? Yeah, you head to Wrocław, you do the same. Okay, yeah, we're going to keep you there. I hate not to be able to speed up the entire reason that trader was built was to support the construction of the frickin' Colossus, and we can't. We can't until the situation improves. This city is about to rebel to a free city. First time it's happened in the game. You guys have probably seen it if you've been playing offline, or been playing, you know, on your own, but, and I've seen it, of course, in a few of my playthroughs. I still have not gotten farther in any of my playthroughs than I have in this one. Because I was quite sincere, I don't want to experience... Okay, the caravel moved off, but I don't trust it. I don't trust it even a little bit. Yeah, I want to experience the game, like the endgame stuff for the first time on the channel. But I've played lots prior to this point. Okay, good. I can finish off that caravel, which will give Wilhelmina some war weariness. Oh, wait, no. No, didn't quite finish it. I'll give Wilhelmina some war weariness and maybe give her more reason to... leave me alone. Okay, can't quite use my spread yet. That was the last of that missionaries movement, just getting up to Krakow. But hopefully next... it's going to take a couple of spreads, actually. Krakow's a big city, and they have more Catholic people there than...
are lost.
Indeed. +2 gold from the fishing boat improvement, so we just got a gold income boost. And... oh, damn it! That's annoying. I forgot that it does that. We were 1 turn away from finishing the caravel, or not the caravel, but the galley. But because that upgrade finished, now it's building a caravel. It's going to take 10 more turns to build. Ugh. Okay. Whatever. Was going to try and beat that. That would have been really nice, because we could have just spent gold and upgraded it that way. But we've got another one in the area, so it's okay. We need to build a bunch of caravels so I can go out and explore. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and go for mass production. If we can get the Venetian arsenal somewhere, that would be awesome. Alright. Do I try to... no, I don't... that caravel is going to be around. I don't trust it to be completely gone until it's completely gone. We've got 2 more spreads, so we're just going to keep firing that until we... God, these upgrades are expensive. Alright, so we got some era score for that, thankfully. We better, that much gold. There is a policy that would allow me to make those cheaper. Hang on. In 4 turns, I might switch to the cheaper upgrade policy before I do that again, because that's insane. That's a lot of gold down the drain that's just not necessary, considering the fact that we're not at war with anyone right now. Or we are, but we're not under threat from anyone right now.
The whole palace complex
nice.
is built along a central axis, the axis of
That's
the
a
world.
huge win.
Everything in the 4 directions suspend from this central
That
point.
is fantastic. Sorry, Sean, I know I'm interrupting you, but I'm thrilled that we got the Forbidden City. It's one of my favorite wonders in the game to get. Free wildcard policy slot. Right there next to the Temple of Artemis, and it's actually between the Temple of Artemis and the Oracle. Pretty cool. So that also gave us some additional era score. Much needed. Now, I do want to go ahead and launch that acquisition, so let's train an apostle. And then an archaeological museum is probably a good idea. Maybe a new government building first, or an archaeological museum first. We don't need the archaeologist yet, and we're fine on culture points. So here's our options. We can go for a foreign ministry, which would allow us to levy city-state units for half the cost. Levying city-state units is incredibly expensive, but if we spent that, we would be able to levy them a lot more easily. So if we took suzerain status of like Lisbon, we could have all of their units for cheaper, for a limited amount of time. Intelligence agency would be +1 spy and spy capacity. All spy operations have a higher chance of success. I feel like this is the one most people are going to go for. Oh, and we get the extra governor title as well, which is nice. And then Grandmaster's Chapel, which is the ability to buy land units with faith. Now, that one is tempting because of how much faith we're putting out. But it's saying land units. I'm guessing it's referring to land combat units, the same way that it used to be for theocracy. I mentioned a couple of episodes back when I said that they changed theocracy, that there was something new there, that the government buildings kind of made up for the change. The old aspect that was taken out of theocracy got put into the government buildings. So, tell you what, let's go ahead and let's do the intelligence agency. I like the +1 spy and spy capacity. We get a free spy in 8 turns, basically, and then we have a policy slot. We can go ahead and do that. You know what? We can go ahead and do the 50% discount on all upgrades policy right now. And we are possibly about to get, in 7 turns, we might be about to get a free military policy slot. So that'll be nice as well. All right, so we have one more spread to use here. We're not going to get Krakow converted. I might need to... It might be better to go ahead and send this missionary to Forest to get some religious pressure coming from that direction. We need to have you heal up. You are a lot cheaper to upgrade now, so we'll go ahead and do that. And we can't quite upgrade you yet, but you need to heal anyway, so that's fine. Speaking of upgrades, next turn, this galley will be upgrading to a caravel, and then we'll be able to send that trade route. All right, so yeah, this is definitely rebelling to Scotland in 7 turns. So the Free Cities player is throwing a few units at us, but I'm not particularly worried about him. And we'll rename it to something that sounds more Scottish. I don't know what. Maybe I'll let you guys decide that in the comments, and we'll name it based on that. Oh, no, why would I even... oh, God, I feel disgusting. I thought about it. Like, I actually was looking at the deal like, oh, this is interesting, before I realized who was offering it to me. All right. They say that people are drawn to the commercial hub of Roxburgh just for the excitement of buying and selling in the market, but the money is pretty good, too. So we got +3 arrow score for that. And then this apostle, launch an inquisition, please. There we go, +1 arrow score there. And... notice we're making 70 faith per turn now, so that number is definitely climbing, which I like to see. All right, let's go ahead and bring you in. Let's promote you to a caravel. And we need to build more caravels too, because again, we need to be exploring the world and finding out more of what this mysterious globe has in store for us. Roxburgh, I don't know. I probably need to go ahead and get a market, so we have the additional trade route here. Let's get that underway. It seems like 15 turns. It seems like a long time. I guess just because we're playing on standard speed. I guess I can't do a golf course next to another golf course. I think I remember seeing something about that. Hang on. 1 per city. Okay. Okay, 1 per city. So noted. Probably had a few people point that out in the comments on the last episode before I noticed that. Okie doke. That's fine. Victoria. Yeah, she settled Leeds, and Leeds is already going to rebel. What are you doing? What are y'all doing? I mean, seriously, like, she's settling cities. I'm literally just going to take them from her. This is fantastic. I mean, she's just giving both of them, my sworn enemies. This is just sweet, sweet retribution. They're just giving me cities. It doesn't get better than this. However, he might wreck my farm, and if he does, I'm going to be kind of annoyed about it. Kind of bothered by it. Let's, we need to get this musketman over. That's a long trip. But I do need to have, yeah, let's just send him to Haddington, and then maybe make the decision to send them farther away. Send you up to Krakow and put you here. You need to keep healing. Alright, not going to send you just yet, but as soon as I have a unit in the water near Edinburgh to guarantee... Oh good, you're finally here. We can repair those tiles. Mapuche has denounced the evil deeds of Egypt. Good for you, Mapuche. We should be friends, except you're at war with me for no good reason whatsoever. We're not going to be friends. You jerk. Alright, so Aberdeen has been trading for a while. Do I maybe need to put this one... I feel like I need to put this one in Edinburgh too. I do. I think that's going to be a good strategy. We'll have 2 trade routes supporting it in just a second. Let's repair that stone, and now this campus will hopefully finish a lot faster. Yeah, that did shave some turns off. Let's get this caravel out to see where that barbarian might be. Doesn't seem like the barbarian's around, so tell you what. We do want production-based routes. We want to trade with Rio. Let's begin that route. What now? Oh, yeah. More farms for Haddington. 5 turns away from Alhambra. I think what I may do, I'm going to play through these 5 turns and see if we get it. I don't want to leave you hanging. Also, I'm about to stop recording for the night, so... that also has... I don't want to leave any of us hanging. I want to know if we got Alhambra.
What can be labelled, packaged, mass-produced is neither truth nor art.
Okay, so now we have a shipyard option available to us at all of our harbors, and we can build the Venetian arsenal, which I will almost certainly try to build.
I suddenly understood much better what I liked about a market economy.
Okay, so now we have the triangular trade option as well. +4 gold and +1 faith from all trade routes. I'm probably going to go ahead and replace the discount on all upgrades because we took care of most of those. That's just a huge bonus that I can't turn down. Okay, we have finished researching gunpowder and cartography. I think I'm going to go for astronomy next, because if we can get the Potala Palace, I mean, then that's just... I mean, we are well on our way, potentially, to having all 4 extra slot wonders, which is hard to pull off on King difficulty, especially higher than King difficulty, so I always love when we can manage it. Let's see, I could go for civil engineering right now, which give us access to the Statue of Liberty and an additional governor title, or I could go for the Enlightenment. Let's go ahead and do, just to continue progressing evenly down the civic tree, let's do that. We'll be at civic engineering before long. Aberdeen, is it time for your entertainment complex? Not quite, you don't have the gold for it, so... Tell you what, why don't you just crank out a builder for 4 turns. Silly Free Cities military. Alright, so Dumfries probably needs to go ahead and build their harbor. I would imagine. Let's throw that down. Yeah, production focus is fine. As that city grows, that production count will drop. And then you, I guess you can use your last charge to go ahead and improve some of this stone. Sounds good to me. Okay, now we have one more trader here in Edinburgh, and I think what I might do is go ahead... Oh, wow. Check this out. A +3 science trade route there, so we'll take that. Colossus is now done in 11 turns. Much better. Will you allow us to establish an embassy in your capital? Your embassy is a welcome addition, my ally. Welcome to our capital. We also need to see if we can do that with him. I don't think... Actually, yes, I think because we finished... Hang on. Because we finished diplomatic service. Yup. Let's do this. Establish resident embassy. We are happy to allow you to construct an embassy in our capital. So now we have vision on Rio de Janeiro. Much to my happiness. Where do I want to have these units? I think I'll send this one up here. We'll keep this one in Krakow. Put this one in Wrocław, and you're the one that's going across the continent. So that's fine. Guys, will you just rebel in peace already? They're going to be ours in 3 turns. Leeds is going to rebel in 3 turns as well. So this is going to become Scottish, and then this is going to become a free city in 3 turns. Too much loyalty pressure. Plus, the cities are still growing. So it's just going to get worse for them. I'm thoroughly amused by this. This is the first time that I've tried to be... that Egypt and Victoria have tried to forward settle me, and because of the new systems, it's backfired. I love every second of this. Hey, great writer. Who's this? Chaucer. Hey. Sweet. Geoffrey Chaucer is a Scottish writer, evidently. He's not. He's not at all. But, let's see. We actually don't have a spot for any great works of writing right now. Because I haven't been focused on building anything culture-related, obviously. 2 turns away from Alhambra. 2 turns. Hard to believe. Alright, you're coming there. I think I was going to move you down to... Yeah, you're going up to Edinburgh, and that's fine. Maybe I'll have you in Roxburgh. 6 turns away from astronomy. We need to build a university adjacent to a mountain. You are worse than Brutus and Cassius combined. The world will know the truth. Shut up, Cleopatra. All right, so she's denounced me. Hang on. If we need to build a university next to a mountain, we might be able to swing that. I just need to find a campus that's next to a mountain, which I feel like I have at least one somewhere. Maybe not. Yeah, right here. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't have Jesuit education in this playthrough. I selected the, what did I select? I don't remember. What did I select? Yeah, Zen meditation, which is good. Extra happiness for Scotland. It makes perfect sense that I picked that, but, yeah. Don't have the ability to buy that with faith, unfortunately. I got all excited. 8 turns away from the Colossus, which is going to... I actually forget... What's happening now? Oh, they're... Oh, wait. No, this is Wilhelmina. Again. Oh, Dumfries' walls are actually down. Not good. All right, this city is officially ours. And there it is.
To inspire kind and happy feelings. For everything is delicate and beautiful.
Washington Irving. So now we have Alhambra, which is our free military policy slot.
New opinions are always suspected, and usually opposed, without any other reason, but because they are not already common.
Rationalism, free market. It's an extra military policy we'll have to institute, though, so hang on. +1 movement if starting turn in friendly territory is probably a good idea right now for all the movement I've got to be doing across this massive continent. Let's go ahead and do logistics. There's that. Your knowledge of computers has advanced considerably. And let's go ahead and keep the city. We got 2 era score for that. We're going to get more era score when Leeds converts. Hopefully part of the same era, which should be. I don't think we're going to have a dark age, but I don't think we're going to get a golden age either for this next little bit. Let's see what I can do here in Dumfries, though, because we've got a bit of a problem on our hands. I could train a catapult. That is one thing that I could do. A catapult would help. It wouldn't be perfect, especially at this point. I honestly need to go ahead and get... Now that they've got a much stronger naval unit there, I would hate to lose that city. You know what I might do? I think this would be the best way to head it off. Are you willing to give me anything? Let's just make peace with her. Let's just do it that way. And I'll let Lautaro see if he'll give me anything. That way we don't have to worry about sending anything that way. And we can continue to focus on growing. Now that we have some production opportunities in these new cities, we need to take advantage of that. Hang on, I also need to go ahead and train some Inquisitors. We're getting a lot more faith per turn now. Let's train 2 Inquisitors, and we're going to cleanse the crap out of this side of the territory before long and get some more era score. It's possible, if we're quick with that we could still get close to a golden age. I'm going to try, because we do have a lot of cities, but the issue that occurred was that we had to build all these wonders. Edinburgh's almost done with that one. And on account of that, I didn't get the new cities built that I wanted to. I want to have like a city here, like maybe one down there. I mean, that's entirely snow, but there's fish resources that I could take advantage of. There's also a spot here that I probably need to put a city. There's some fish that could be exploited by a city in that region. So not only that, but all of those new cities would need to be converted. And if I got a unit to them fast enough during this era, that would have been extra score. Now, with 19 to 39 turns left, I doubt that's going to happen. Maybe one or two of them. And then if the rest of these cities can get converted as well, that's a good amount of extra era score that will still go our way. Plus, we are going to finish this wonder, hopefully, which will be another +4. So cross your fingers for that. But I will go ahead and stop this episode here. And the next one, we're going to try for all that. Again, I'm doubting another golden age, but that would be awesome. We're definitely going to get a normal age, though. I would be astonished if we didn't. Things would have to go horribly awry in like the next 2 turns for us not to get a normal age for the next age. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.